Said I can't be lit 24/7, yeah. Can't take no before still in heaven, eh? It's gonna take more than flirting to that's why I don't hit you up that much. You gon' have to show me what's love before you just get let in. So I can't be lit 24/7, no. With a pick this big, nigga can't just get up and go. I know you want another hot girl summer, but I ain't finna hop up and hunt ya. I'ma let you drop off that number and let you get the getting. 1 2 1 2. I may cuss, but I don't curse. Let's get that situated first. What's going on with y'all Pisces? We about to get into y'all reading, to our reading. You know what I mean? Gonna check the temperature and all that, and see what's good with us. You know what I'm saying? Cross watches, you're all included. If this ain't your reading, just let it go. You know what I mean? Don't force it. Pause. It's serious though. Hope all is feeling well out there. But nah, real talk. Hope everyone's doing well on this beautiful day. It's beautiful right now anyway. It's supposed to rain. Scattered showers here in New York and all that. You know what I mean? But it's okay. We gonna get through it. It's muggy anyway. It need the rain. There goes the card. What is it? 34. Let's take a look at it. We just gonna get the theme energy out right now. I see somebody walking above a line. It looked like something doing with being grounded. It almost looks like the Cancer sign a little bit too under there. What else y'all see? I see a few things. It looked like the earth is on the mantle and the crust and all that. Maybe I'm tripping, you know what I mean? But maybe the number 34 means something to y'all, or maybe the number 7, 3 plus 4 means something to y'all. We're gonna go into the book and get the definition. Okay, so what we have here is 34 means running away from emotion. If you have drawn this sigil, you are currently running away from emotion. What you do not see is that an important personal truth is underneath the emotion you are trying to run away from. Okay. Chances are that as a child, you were not allowed to have certain emotions or to see them as valid. They weren't tolerated or treated as if they exist. This means that every time you feel a negative emotion, you're going to respond to it the way you've been conditioned to respond to it. You are going to deny, reject, and disown it. You are going to try to deny it away and shut it up because you believe it shouldn't exist. You are also going to do the same thing to other people's emotions because when other people feel certain emotions, it causes you to feel emotions. If we reject our own emotions, this means we don't want anyone else to feel what we refuse to feel, and we don't want their emotions to make us feel a way we don't want to. You need to get into the practice of doing the exact opposite. Turn towards your emotions instead of away from them. No one overreacts, including you. There has never been a person who has ever overreacted. People react exactly in accordance with the reality that they alone perceive. And our perspective and realities are not the same. For example, there is a perception that a person who is dramatic or who is a drama queen is either overreacting or is acting for the sake of attention, much like a performer on stage. If this is the case and they are overacting for the sake of attention, they are in a state of extreme conflict because deep down they feel disparate for attention, unseen, unheard, and unloved. Deep down they distrust and dislike themselves and have no inner peace, and so they are screaming for other people to save them from themselves. So the question must be asked, are they really overreacting, if they are playing out their desperation to be saved from themselves and to be seen and heard? When it applies to the human emotional experience, there is no such thing as drama. Your emotions are the perfect reflection of a perspective that you hold, regardless of whether or not that perspective is a reflection of truth. There is always a very real reason why you feel those emotions. Emotion functions like a compass pointing you through life. If your compass were not messed with, you would not fall out of touch with your own North Star, your guiding light. You would not see your emotions as wrong, and therefore you would see every emotion as valid and happening for an important reason. You would listen carefully to the personal truth being conveyed in every emotion, and you would therefore follow what feels good with awareness, the same way you follow a compass due north. You would know that if you felt bad, it means that you are heading in the wrong direction for you personally with your thoughts and words and actions. You cannot run away from emotion without ignoring your compass. If you have drawn this sigil, learn to feel your emotion. Choose with your free will to be present with the emotion you feel. Every emotion is valid. Sit with each emotion and listen to the personal truth it is trying to convey to you. What makes an emotion unbearable is resisting it. If you do that, you intensify the emotion beyond what you can tolerate. You need to acknowledge and learn to express the truth underneath these emotions, or else you will continue to feel toxic. That was a lot. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I have mixed feelings about it. I think the majority of that definition is true. The description is true. I also feel that the last part about expressing that emotion depends. To me, it depends. Sitting with your emotion, allowing yourself to feel the emotion, I feel that. However, to respond, react, or express it, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe some of y'all agree. Bars are nice. We already know that. Maybe some of y'all disagree. I be feeling like it ain't no need for it. It don't make no sense. Who gives a fuck? It's 2024. But the cards are the cards. Again, number 34 means something to you. The number 7 means something to you. I'm 50-50 on it. Maybe 65-35 on it. But we're going to pull some cards to see what's really going on and get some details. You know what I'm saying? Get some deets. Because I'm going to tell you like this, right? I recently got hit up by somebody. I recently got a message from somebody. And first thing I said to myself when I seen the message was, this person don't fuck with me no more. Why are they reaching out to me? You know what I'm saying? Why are they sending me a message? And I know there's a such thing as reconcile and, you know, this, that, and the third. And my emotion, though, is straight up and down. Why is this person messaging me when they don't fuck with me? Like, they even blocked me. They deleted me, whatever the case may be. They don't want to speak to me because of something they feel I did to them. Okay, granted. Why are you reaching out to me then? Right? So my emotion at that point was, this is typical because this person has done that before. That person has done that before. You know what I mean? And it's always this back and forth, back and forth. They express their emotions more than I do. I agree. You know what I mean? However, I'm not running from my emotions. Like, I talk to that person about what made them feel the way that they felt and everything, and they just disagree with the way that I carry myself or the way that I present myself or the way that I do things. And that's them. You know what I'm saying? They got to live with that. The same way I got to live with me being me. Same way y'all got to live with being y'all, right? So then I read further. I'm like, let me just read the message since I got it here. I read the message, and it's a message about somebody else. 4 of Wands. It's a message about somebody else seeing them and trying to reach out to me through them. And I was told this in corporate one time, and I didn't ever forget it. Sending messages to other people don't translate well. That's just how they put it to me, verbatim. And at first I was like, I was kind of offended because I sent the message through, you know what I mean? But they checked me like, yo, corporate, upper management too. They ended up rising me in the ranks and all that. Not that that's important, but it stuck with me because I started figuring out, like, that's true. If you got something to say to somebody, say it to them. You don't got to say it to their face. We got technology now. You message them. They could have messaged me. I didn't respond like the card may have suggested, or just said to be okay with responding with your emotions or expressing your emotions. I didn't respond because you delete me or you want me out of your life. You don't want to deal with me anymore every time you get an attitude or every time you have a disagreement with me. I'm not going to keep playing the game with you of going back and forth to rekindle flames. And I'm like, I'll do it a few times. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Pisces. I got a high tolerance level. We're going to do that dance for as many times that I feel that I could tolerate it. It's rope, though. It's rope. Pisces, y'all know what I'm talking about. And then once you reach that threshold, look, I don't have nothing to say. And I really don't. I don't feel any kind of way about it except, like, why are you messaging me? You know what I'm saying? You don't fuck with me. So it was a message to somebody else reaching out to me to tell me, and this is how they worded it too. One of your old friends said to reach out to you and tell you that they love you. Y'all not getting me with that, yo. The moon pops out in reverse. Spirit, what else we dealing with? I know I'm justice upright. I'm about to say I know I'm about to cook. I know I'm cooking already, but I know I'm about to cook. Like, stop playing. What else, Spirit? What else we got in this tarot? So my point there is this: I'm not trying to be vindictive or by not responding. I mean, it's one of those messages that's on block anyway. So how do I look? How do I feel? Going back to unblock again, right? This has happened before. Unblock again to say what? Tell them I love them too. First of all, I don't know who it is. Second of all, and I think this is the most important part to the message to me, was that, oh, I must be doing something right. You know when they say when you're doing something right, people from then try to come back and into your life that are no longer in the picture type thing? The worlds. See, look. You see what I'm saying? You see the cards that's being drawn out too, right, Pisces? Need one more, Spirit. There it is. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. All right. I am not going to overlook the theme of this reading, though, for my own purposes or my own biases. I said I agree with 65% of what was said in the sigil card. At the same time, I do understand, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all understand, that expressing your emotions to people don't always fare the best, don't always result in being beneficial for you. I truly believe that people, because I honor the moon, I truly believe that people should allow themselves to feel what it is that they're feeling. I don't care what nobody says about emotions or puts a negative connotation on emotions. Feel what you need to feel. But we live in a day and age where not everybody, people don't give a fuck. Yo, let's keep it a bean. Can we keep it a bean on here? Like, can we just keep it a bean? People don't be giving a fuck. You could tell them to you blue in the face of what you're going through, your issues, your emotions. Everybody don't got empathy, B. Everybody don't be trying to read the room and trying to feel you out, hear you out, give you sound advice, pick you up, give you a fucking hug. So what I'm saying is, don't let your emotional response be somebody else's entertainment. Now we're going to get to the cards. So, and I think my story got something to do with this too. The moon card is out here. So we're talking about emotions. That's the theme. It's in reverse. And usually when it's upright, I just want to get this out there. When it's upright, it means something that needs to be revealed that isn't revealed, or something is being hidden from you. And you may have to take some extra steps in order to reach it. But let's look at it like this, right? It doesn't mean you, Pisces, necessarily. And it's in reverse, right? So what I'm feeling from this moon being in reverse, excuse me, is that there is something that you know already. You know, and a few more probably know, maybe, but it's that the other people don't know. And I think the other people got a feeling. They're the ones with the emotions I'm feeling here. Because I feel like my story intertwines with this. I cannot ignore that, y'all. So, for those of you who have been dreaming lately, I've been dreaming too. I just recently had a dream last night that I was with family members who I no longer talk to for whatever reasons. But I was with them nonetheless in the dream, and I'm like, oh shit. And we're leaving from one place to go to another place. And this is a place that I frequented 20 years ago, over 20 years ago. We're on our way to the store. It's nighttime. We get to this gate, right? So my cousin, one of my cousins is with me. He takes off running. Like we're laughing and joking. We actually high off weed and we're drinking and all of that. And he takes off running. My cousin don't even get high or drink. I don't know what the fuck. Back then I did. But anyway, here nor there. He takes off running through this gate and like gets ahead of me. So I'm not running. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just not that dude. I'm not going to be running. But I get a little pep in my step. I start jogging, you know what I mean? To catch up with him or whatever the case may be. And as the gate is about to close, I'm catching the gate to open it back up. And then there's this dude, little short white guy. He's coming through the gate, but he got a pit bull with him, a brindle pit bull. So the pit bull instantly locks on me, locks on my hand, locks on my arm. And I'm like holding the jaws of the pit bull, and I'm like, no, like no fear. You know what I'm saying? And it depends on what type of dream, I guess, what type of feeling I'm in. Sometimes it doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes I'm terrified of the pit bull and I'm taking off. Sometimes I'm just manhandling the pit bull. Sometimes I kill the pit bull. This time I'm just grabbing it by the jaws like, yo, no, like taming the pit bull. Like I know the pit bull, or like I know how to control pit bulls. And I'm just like, no. So instead of the pit bull like shaking me, it's basically listening to me, but still got like a little grip on my skin. But eventually let go. I drop the pit bull. I start to go through the gate, but the dream is over. But I look at my wrist and I see like 2 little dots from like teeth marks. And I'm thinking to myself like, man, it don't look like it pierced. There's no blood. But I'm like, maybe if it would have been a little bit more aggressive, it'd have pierced and it'd draw some blood from me. It'd drew some blood from me. And I say that to say this. I think this got something to do with family members, blood. All right? Blood, family members. Family members may be aware that you're on to something, that you're feeling some way about something, or it could just be that you've been out of the way so much that, you know, sometimes people can be from the outside looking in and they're like, that person doesn't talk to any of us or many of us. How are they all right? Like, how are they doing it alone, or however you're doing it, Pisces? How? That makes people curious. It makes them even kind of envious and curious, resentful, a mixture of these words that are popping up right now. Because what if you are truly making it and doing it on your own and thriving and nobody knows, right? So whatever type of way that they can get back to speaking with you or talking to you or back in your good graces, they'll utilize that just to get an update on you that they can't get otherwise. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I'm feeling is going on here. Because the 4 of Wands came out first. Union, freedom, and creativity. Y'all are in a space of doing y'all thing right now. And it may not be all sunshine and rainbows and roses, but that union that you have, I'm getting the feeling that that's not with these family members that I'm talking about. It's not. And not for nothing, it probably can't be. So it's like this. You know how people be largely attached to the family that they came from in the beginning years of their lives. However, as life goes on, you get to expand and you get to create a family of your own. I feel that is what's happening here. You're more attached in a union with the family that you've created for yourself. And not for nothing, your family members that are being nosy right now, trying to get back in your good graces, they've done the same thing. So why try to put a burden on you by creating this atmosphere that says, oh, you know, we're family, you know, we should get in touch. I'm just, hope all is well, just getting in touch with you. Somebody else wanted to say they love you, this, that, and listen, knock it off. We all got our own families, knock it off. We all good where we are, knock it off. We don't get along, knock it off. For some of y'all, the emotions have already been expressed. For others of y'all, though, and that may be why the card said what it said as well, those emotions haven't been expressed. Whatever emotions that they are, whether they're resentment, whether they are, it's a range of emotions. We can go through the list all day. Perhaps it is time to express those emotions to those people. Maybe not. And maybe it's just as clear as day as saying, hey, look, we had our time together. Or we had our time to bond in a way that, family is expected to, I guess you could say something along those lines. However, for those of you who have distorted family functions, you may come to the conclusion that, you know what, I feel better off apart from y'all. Because being with y'all shows just how much we are dysfunctional, or shows how much that every time we get some type of rhythm going, a quarrel begins and it looks like it gets put on me, right? I'm getting that, Pisces, you don't want to look nor feel crazy, right? And not for nothing, you're a water sign. So you know how to feel. You're the most mature when it comes to emotions of the water signs. So you got to know how to internalize them. And when you do, I think people are taking that as being emotionless or being, insensitive to what they got going on. And it's just like, how does that happen? How, when you be quiet and let people express how they feel about you, and you don't respond in a way that is the same, or that you got a gripe with them, or something that meets their satisfaction, that it becomes, oh, you're insensitive. You don't express your emotions. We don't know what's going on with you. You're quiet. Listen, you're the one who obviously has an issue to that extent, right? I hear some of y'all saying right now, it's not that serious for me. For others of y'all, I'm not downplaying it. It is that serious for y'all. And y'all probably do need to speak about these emotions to somebody, even if it's not them. Because like I said, some of y'all expressed these emotions with them before and it just did not translate well. It was like you might as well just kept it to yourself. Now this Justice card is out here, and I see the balance that's brought into your life is based upon this union and this sense of freedom that you have in this union that you are in right now. That's your justice for going through everything that you went through, and for your family members putting you through what you went through with them. And the world is at your fingertips based upon this understanding. You're being rewarded for that. Because it's a completion. It's really a test. I keep hearing tarot readers saying they don't believe in the universe testing us and stuff like that. I disagree. The card said that people don't overreact. Okay, let's say that's true. So what about the times when you visibly seen someone was upset with you and they took it to the extent where you told yourself, man, it ain't that serious. To where you seem like, you know what, there's something like really dysfunctional about that person. And you know how the saying fighting fire with fire goes. What's the point? What's the point when you're getting rewarded for becoming unified with the person or people that you feel freedom with, the person or the people that you feel free to create with, around? That vibe in comparison to that family unit vibe, you know what choice to make. And you've been intuitively told with this moon in reverse, the same way that those family members have been intuitively told that you deserve better, you're on your way to better, you're on your way to completing your dreams, and the way that you did it was through shadow work. the way that you're doing it is through shadow work. You're the person who's actually sitting with your emotions, is what I'm picking up on as well. Feeling what you need to feel. It's just done in an isolated manner. It's done in an isolated manner. It's not done with the family members, shared with them all of the time. Hey, you made me feel like this, and that's why, I'm gonna unblock you so we could. You're like, yo, for what? For what? I already sat with my feelings. I know how I feel about the whole situation. I don't feel like there's anything else to say. And they said everything that they said. There's nothing else to say. Now, part of the rewards that are coming, part of the success, is this Knight of Pentacles. Right? Someone, something, some company is coming to invest in you. Because like I said, you have been tested and you've passed the test. That's the bottom line, B. Bottom line. Talking about finances too. And like I said, for some of y'all, people just be peeking in their head to get an update on you, a personal one, so they can also go back to the other family members that you don't talk to and be like, yeah, well, I spoke with them. And they gonna act like they all cool with you all over. They be like, yo, I thought you ain't fuck with them. We're like, nah, we be going through it sometimes, but we cool. We ain't fucking cool, man. Come on, like we gotta stop being phony with each other. So for those of y'all, look, I'm inserting my advice again right now. For those of y'all who have made connections, powerful ones, creative ones, professional ones, connections that you feel free to be who you are in, keep feeding that. Keep feeding that. Look, that shit is noise. We gonna get messy right now though. We gonna get to the beats. It's noise. Spirit, give us some messy beats. This is my messy deck, but Spirit, for real, give us some deets on this situation, right? But I feel it, like, yo, I felt it ever since I drew the card and it said emotions. Like, what? Because, yo, and I'm about to do a video on the root chakra too. Mask. You see what I'm saying? Somebody hiding something. The moon in reverse shows somebody knows something with the moon in reverse, but somebody's also hiding something, concealing something in this. Look, now this can go a couple of different ways. The hiding could be because you don't want people to know the good shit that you got going on, Pisces. You know what I mean? Or it could be they got some shit up their sleeve and they ain't saying what they really want to say. They're giving you a message that's supposed to open the door. And all it is a setup to open the door more. Bars. And your intuition is like, nah, vacate, get away, relax. This was in reverse though, so I wonder what that's about. Have fun. Maybe it's not time for that. What else, Spirit? It might just be something as far as taking pictures of that vacation, then the next thing you know, they on your trail. You understand what I'm saying? Chaos, upheaval, disaster, downfall, in reverse. It's not happening to you, Pisces. You passed. Now, it being reverse means it might be happening to other people. See, this is what I'm saying. You know how sometimes people get low. They be like, yo, I'm going to get low. I'm going to work on me. I'm going to do my thing. And you do it. You don't tell nobody. And then the next thing you know, people could, sometimes people could feel that shit, B. People could feel that shit and they like, damn. What have they been doing with their resources, their assets, their connections? Maybe not the best. So they want to tap back in with you. Get an update. What you been doing business-wise? How you getting money? Come on, mind your business. Because we not cool, B. Can't be doing that fake shit, man. Can't be doing that, man. That's the part of the deception, too. The hiding and concealing. And I feel, look, not for nothing, if you're hiding and concealing something to protect it, maybe it's not, I don't see how deceptive that could be. Unless you really have a tight connection with these family members to where you acting funny. That's different. Thrills, continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. This family member is a gambler. Cutting ties, freedom, standing up, awaken. Delay, procrastination. Too busy. That shall be your excuse, is what I'm hearing, Pisces. I'm too busy. Even if you're just talking to spirit, I'm too busy to talk to them. Procrastinate, delay, because what that's going to do is going to expose the hand of the other party even more. They might come back in the inbox. They might message you again. Fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Stupid ass, fucking ass bitch. And then you like, you see? You ain't changed. Ain't nothing changed. You don't fuck with me. You know you don't fuck with me. You know I don't fuck with you either. Like, but this person, that family member, I'm telling you, has a gambling problem. They may be addicted to something as well, whether it's weed, alcohol, maybe both. Maybe even something stronger now. Maybe it might be pills. So I see reasoning or trying to is not even going to be landing on a sound mind either. Man, I don't even like this energy, but you know what? It is what it is. Let's not run away from the emotions, right? We are not running away from these emotions. It is what it is. Getting it out. Spirit, show us one more thing before I draw a dragon card. One more thing, Spirit. Epiphany. You're going to get an epiphany, Pisces. And it may come in the form of a message of someone trying to reach out to you, or maybe they did already. And it may not have been the exact message that they sent to you just now that gives you the epiphany on what untapped talents you have. However, if you give yourself enough time to reflect on past conversations that you had, you're going to see, that's what this is about. Because not for nothing, that family member has gave you some type of advice or pick me up before, or, hey, I think you should do this. I think you're good at this. You should do that more, this, that, and the third. And you procrastinated on it. You was like, maybe. You might even tried it, dipped and dabbled in it. You know what I mean? But didn't take it too seriously. But now you found a way to like perfect it and master it. But you're not telling nobody. You're not putting nobody on. This is just one of those things that you got in the bag, right? So when you reflect on that, it's going to answer the question, and it's like, shit be happening for you, right? And I could hear it now. You obtain the rewards and the success of putting your head down and doing what you got to do for yourself, right? In your union that I was talking about with the Four of Wands. And then later on, people see your success who shitted on you, right? Who keep blocking you and disconnecting from you, getting back with you, disconnecting from you, getting back with you, disconnecting, with no real concrete stability for their own emotions. And then you go make it, and it's based upon, some of it anyway, is based upon some advice that they gave you. Man, that's got to crush them, right? They might sit there and they might, man, I told them to do that in 2000 and something. I told them to do that. Okay. We could have still been cool. Right now, we could have still been cool. Whose fault is it that I know how to open up my ears and listen and take advice, even when it's from someone who's wishy-washy with me, who don't really fuck with me like that, or we just can't get along like that. It don't mean, it's like when people say, yo, I could do business with you and not like you. It's just business. It's kind of like one of those things. Just like, yo, no harm, no foul. No foul, no harm, something like that, right? But it's an untapped talent that you have, Pisces. And you're going to get back into it, or you're going to perfect it. I feel like some of y'all been working on it anyway behind the scenes, and you haven't ever told that person, because when they first told you, you was like, And I ain't going to even hold you. It might have something to do with you didn't even want to get that advice from them. Because they're funny style like that. You understand what I'm saying? You might not know their angle by trying to give you, why are you trying to give me some type of advice that could help me? Like, when you started doing that type shit, you feel what I'm saying? However, sometimes the things come back around and they fall in your lap. So when they say, yo, don't kill the messenger. You understand what I'm saying? You listen to the message. You got wisdom, Pisces. You listen to the message, you like, well, it do kind of make sense. I am nice. You know what I'm saying? I got bars. I could do that. And then you pick it up later after you done had 3, 4, 5 fallouts with them. You're like, I'm still doing that. What they told me to do, what they think I should have done. I tried it. It worked. I'm still doing it. I'm not going to stop doing it because they told me and we don't get along. Nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Life be weird like that, yo. Life be lifing though. Dragons, take us out of here. Life be lifing like that. Spirit, give us a dragon to take us in the Pisces collective on with our days, with our weeks, with our energy. Bang. Ooh, and I caught it. See the reflexes though. Peace. Peace. Get that dragon on. This is dope, right? Peace. And this is what I'm saying, y'all. I said this in the very beginning, right? See, sometimes that's why I be putting my opinion in sometimes. Sometimes I insert here with my own consultancy because I'm like, yo, I feel it. I feel it too. I feel spirit too. You know what I'm saying? That was a long definition for running from your feelings or running from your emotions. And it's like, nah, you know damn well how you feel. You're probably the most mature out of the people who feel. And you like, nah, it's them. They're the ones running away from, but they did describe in the definition, right? How people, if we look at it from them overreacting, it's because they have some type of self-hatred, right? Some type of hatred for themselves. They can't do what you can do. Even if they give you advice, yo, I don't think I can do it, but I think you can do it. Well, damn, why you don't try to do it? You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what I'm saying? If you think I may fit for that, if I see a way, yeah, Pisces, you pick your multi-talented, right? But it's a self-hatred that they have for themselves. And you peep game, you know that. You like, yo, how am I supposed to keep conducting conversations with this person when they a little off, B? Like, they don't even like themselves. They can't sit with themselves. How they gonna sit with me? How I'm supposed to believe that they gonna take care of me, be able to nurture me, be able to look out for me, be able to empathize with me? They probably giving me advice to do X, Y, and Z so that they can come benefit from it later. And again, that's why I'm picking up on why people are reaching back out to you, because they feel some type of reward is coming your way, some type of success that you're achieving or having right now. It's like, come on, B. That ain't how this thing's supposed to go. Get a contract or something, like, you know what I mean? But that's how it be happening too sometimes. People look out for you, or they give you some advice, and then they come back later like, yo, it was really my record label. I gave him the name for the record label. I'm going to court. Going to court with what? Because you gave me some advice? Like, nah, come on, knock it off. But you get what I'm saying, right? All right, I'm going to read this definition, y'all. So, peace in this world begins within you. Is there peace in your heart, in your body, in your mind? Understand that in this world, everyone is responsible for peace, including you. You feel what I'm saying? Start to create peace in your heart. If you draw this card, you have already completed a significant part of your spiritual journey, right? Seen the world card out there, getting rewarded, success. You already have achieved deep consciousness, sat with yourself and your emotions. The universe dragon would like to teach you to maintain the peace that spirituality has brought you. It would like the light in your heart to be invulnerable despite the storms that may rage outside. Keep peace within you, peace in your thoughts, your mind, your body, and your heart. Meditation. Light a blue candle or a white candle if blue's not available. Play some calming music and make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes, call the blue dragon to your room. Use your inner voice to ask it for peace in your thoughts, peace in your mind, peace in your heart, and peace in your body. Look into the eyes of the huge blue universe dragon and see the boundless love within. Hear the dragon breathe in and out. As it exhales, blue light emerges from its mouth, passing over you and enveloping you entirely. Feel the deep peace that the light brings you. Now breathe it deeply. See your inner eye, how everything, including the very cells of your body, is filled with this peace. Take your time, observe, and see how the blue light shines through your feet, your legs, your bones, your spine, your gut, and so on. Look deeply into the dragon's eyes again and join it, Look deeply into the dragon's eyes again and join it in exhaling and inhaling the blue light. Peace. Now use your inner voice to say, I am the expression of divine peace. Peace is within me. Repeat this sentence 3 times. Now thank the blue dragon and bid it farewell. Perform this meditation as often as you like. You cannot have too much peace. And see, look, I stood up and defended Pisces energy from the giddy up. I told you, I felt it. I'm not running away from this emotion. I felt it. I still feel it. In order to obtain and maintain your peace, it's not worth it. You know how you feel. You know how you felt when they said what they said, when they did what they did. And I'm picking up that most of us have told these people how we feel. We told them how we feel about them, about the situations, that present situation, and they don't really give a fuck. Let's just keep it a bean. So, because of that, or because of their reaction that we may have even perceived as an overreaction or continuous overreactions, we like, yo, that's not peaceful. That shit ain't even bringing me no peace. They can't even reason. They don't have perspective. They only have perception. So, based upon that, I'm going to go over here and do what I do. Get unified with who I get unified with. And I'm going to be in peace about the whole thing. Till next time, I'm out.